Oh, that's dark. Okay, so it's the middle of the night. Of course, when I say the middle of the night, it's like almost 10:30 at night Pacific Coast time, and I literally just finished watching the last episode of Uzamaid. It's basically trying. It's the name's longer. Uzamaid, just kind of like them shortening it. Sorry to clear my throat. It's basically, I can't say the entire name because I don't know if I can uh like pull up Wikipedia on my phone. I don't want to get on my laptop. That'll take forever. I'm lazy. So basically, it's called Usamaid, or translated into English, the name is Our Maid is Too Annoying. And I've seen a lot of anime that's kind of like this different plots and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There are some cute moments, but like if you're not used to anime, this is gonna creep out quite a few people. Uh, so basically, it's 12 episodes. I think this is the last episode. Uh, so yeah, 12 episodes is on Crunchyroll. It just finished. Like, I guess the 12th episode came around on Wikipedia. It said December 21st, so recent of this year. Sorry. Okay, basically, the show is about a girl named Misha and her maid. What's her name? Kamoi? Kamoi? It's like Kamoi. Kamoi, I think. I'm probably butchering that. And basically, putting it simply, Kamoi is kind of her stalker. Let me rephrase that. She is her stalker. Basically, the way the show goes is like, I think it was the first episode. It's Kamoi's kind of like walking down the street. She happens to hear a sound, like over someone's fence, and she sees Misha playing in the snow with her mom, and becomes obsessed with her. So that sounds really creepy. And to be honest, it kind of, if she's creepy. They got some creepy characters in this show. So Misha she's a little girl. I don't know how old she is. Under 10 years old. I want to say like 7, 8. Yeah, 7 or 8, I think. Like, she's definitely under 10 years old. Very least. And so Misha's mom died like 2, 3 years ago, I think. So between 1 and 3 years ago, I think, is her mom dies, and she's left with her stepdad. Yes, Hiro, who she calls him by his name, and he's got work, and after her mom died, she really withdrew. She doesn't leave. She doesn't go to school anymore. They think she's sick, and she just kind of stays at home, plays video games all day. And Kamui comes around, kind of forces her way into her life, and ends up being her maid. And ends up taking care of her. With Kamui, it's not sexual with Kamui. Don't get me wrong, she's really creepy, and sometimes she pushes the line, but it's not a sexual thing, thank God. But like, it's still too creepy for me. Still too creepy. Still not really right. But if you take away her creepiness, she does a lot of good for me. She cooks for her. She cleans the house. She actually, I'll spoil a bit. She ends up getting her to go to school, and she decides the future for herself. And it's not so much like, I'm going to inspire her. It's literally kind of like, I'm trying to get away from this crazy bitch. and I don't want to end up like this creepy son of a bitch over here. I think, oh god, who is it? She doesn't want to end up like Midorine, I think, who's another character. Midorine has a crush on Kamui, and she's another girl. Smisha's a girl, Kamui's a girl. Midorine, God, I don't remember her actual name, but Midorine's kind of like a nickname that even like Misha calls her. Like, she's extra cute. She's a masochist. She's creepy. She's rich, a masochist, and obsessed with Kamui. So, oh yeah, she like comes about, or Misha comes about wanting to. I think what she said, she wanted to be a game developer or work on developing games, something along that line. Because she doesn't want to end up being a total, basically the Midorine, she kind of uses her parents' money, and she's creepy. She later opens her own cleaning service, which kind of makes sense for her, really. And basically, she doesn't want to end up like her, so she comes up with like, I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna, like, you know how the kids, they get the assignment of, when I grow up I want to be so and so, I want to be a bride, I want to be a fireman, me, like it's very just, I'm gonna go be an astronaut and save the world and yada yada. With her, it's so I'm gonna be a game developer, and like it's more realistic and thought out than most. And the teacher's just like, okay, that's good, but I have a feeling I should contact her father. What's going on? She's figure this out a little too thoughtfully. And yeah, so she ends up going to school and making friends. So it's my dog hacking it. Hold on. So essentially, basically to escape her crazy stalker maid. So there's a lot of creepy moments, or creepy, cringe-worthy moments, but I've watched so much anime that I've become desensitized quite a bit to this kind of thing. That being said, it's not an anime I'd recommend, or like I'd buy merch from or something like that. Wait, no. I would buy like maybe one merch of maybe a plushie of Kumoguro, who is one of Misha's pets, who is a white ferret. So she has a white ferret named Kumoguro, and then 3 like little hamster thingies that are like kind of orangish brown. And I don't think they have names, or I think that's like 1, 2, 3 are their names or something. Like it's something like that. They say it like once and then you never hear it. It's like very much in passing. And he's kind of like her little guard. Like, he's not magical, he can't talk or anything, but he's, in anime, there's animals tend to be smarter sometimes than they actually would be in real life, so it's like that. But the show does, like I said, it's got creepy, cringe-worthy moments, but she does start going out more, she ends up making friends, she goes back to school, she gets plans for the future, and yes, Kamui is creepy as hell, but take away the creepy part, and she actually is doing a lot for Misha to fix this giant hole after her mom died. Like, she doesn't see her as her mom or anything, like, no. She knows she's a crazy bitch, and something's a little wrong in the head with her, but she doesn't hate her, she actually comes to like her to some degree, but not in a romantic or a mom, or hey, she's now my family best friend, like, no, this person's a good person in my life, but she's batshit crazy and she's creepy, and do I need to call the cops, lady? Like she'll call on her out, but I ended up liking it. I probably wouldn't watch it again, but there's some. It wasn't bad for anime. Music-wise, it's, of course, like most animes, got that pop, cutesy type thing, but both the opening and ending song are catchy. so it passes for that. And also, it does another thing that I think I've talked about this in another video. I love when the voice actors actually sing the songs. And sure enough, Misha and Kamui take turns back and forth, kind of like singing, talking, sometimes singing, sometimes talking, and the ending. The endings and the openings. The ending and the opening, sorry. There's only one of each. Sorry. Yeah, it's 12 episodes on Netflix. It's slice of life, comedy. I guess that's what you call it. Now, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of funnier, better animes, but if you can get past the creepy and the cringe, it's not a bad anime. There are some cute moments. There was a very touching moment at the end where you finally hear Kamui's her backstory. But yeah, Kamui's very talented. She's not like a regular maid, by the way. She was in, what was it? The like Japanese Defense Air Force. It's like JASDF, or I got that wrong. I 100% got that wrong. But it's like Japanese Air Force Defense, something like, it's got Air Force, I think it's got Defense in it. It's like Japanese Defense Air Force, something like that. Anyway. And yeah, she's blind in one eye, or she can't see out of one eye. Yeah, I think she said, like she just now said in the last episode, that she I think she said she completely lost her eyesight in one eye. So, yeah, she's also very ripped for a maid. Like, she's got abs. It's like she's buff, she's got abs. She's so weird. Like, she does a lot of shit where you're just like, what is wrong with you? Seriously. Like, there's a scene, and I think it was the episode before this, where they go to Misha and Yashihiro. Oh, sorry. Where Misha and Yasuhiro, her stepdad, go to an onsen. They go to an onsen trip, which is a Japanese hot spring. And Misha thinks she sees a panda in the woods, and no one believes her. So she goes, of course, like an idiot, she doesn't plan to go that far into the forest, but she wanted to, just get a picture of something. Turns out it's not a panda. It's like I guess it's supposed to be like a grizzly bear that happens to have panda patterning. No. Anyway, it's a baby, and of course it's fine. It doesn't hurt her. But then Mama comes out, and Mama bear is very, 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 very defensive of their cubs. So of course, luckily our stalker maid happens to find her in time and has this dramatic speech. And gives a dramatic speech to the bear, to which the bear listens to it calmly, and then leaves just disgusted with how creepy she is. And Misha's just like, you creeped out the bear. She's weird. She's always stalking Misha in costume. Like, she has one, she's a little old lady. There's one point where she's like, I know, I'll go to school with Misha, and she wears clothes that like a little kid would wear, and well, first off, it looks weird on her considering her size. She's tall. Like, she's not super tall. You don't know how tall she is. I wasn't really paying attention, but like you can clearly see her six pack, her very impressive six pack. Like, she's not fooling anyone. So she's always in costume. She's always following her around. She does a lot of creepy things. She likes making clothes for Misha. Misha doesn't want to wear them, but they're very like frilly, girly. I want to say almost Lolita style. Oh, my name. If you don't know what Lolita is, you can just look it up. It's Victorian inspired, I believe. It's frills, it's bows, it's there are different, like, sub things. There's Gothic Lolita, there's a bunch of different types. Like, literally just type in Lolita, you'll see a bunch of fashion and go, okay. So very kind of like that. If you're wondering how to spell Lolita, it's in my name, but it's Lolita. Like, go on Pinterest. Like, that is better. Yeah, just go on Pinterest. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, but it's not a bad anime. There was, like, it's a lot of cringe-worthy and some creepy moments, but there are some cute moments, and there are some fun lines. Like, I guess one of my favorites was, Meteorine says something that's actually kind of good. Like, she says something for once that's, good advice or something like that, and like, always kind of complimenting her, and then she ruins it by saying something creepy. Meteorine does, and then she says, Koya says, "Give me back the what was it? Give me back the respect I had for you 3 seconds ago," or something like that. I don't know why, but it made me giggle. Like, I don't laugh at anime or really anything. Like, I do laugh a lot, but I like random shit. Like, it's never really at a show or something on TV. And if I do, my laugh is kind of like, you know, kind of like that. Like, it's not like, knee slapper, like, it's that weird kind of chuckle for a second and it dies off. Anyway. But yeah, the opening and ending is catchy, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure I can say I'm glad I watched it, but I liked it. It was okay. Does that make sense? I don't know. Just try it, see if you like it. Just be ready for all the cringeworthy shit. If you watched a bunch of anime, and if you can get through the uber cringy trip, fall, grab a boob, or each hand stuff, you can probably get through the level of crap in this show. Of course, there's not any trip and fall moments. Pretty sure there's not. I'd have to rewatch the show, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. But she does, you know, her creepy shit, like washing her underwear a little too creepily. Like, what do you mean creepily? Well, like, she's a maid, she does laundry. That's expected. Maybe she just does it really thoroughly. Okay, I mean, nothing. But it's Misha's underwear, so it's extra creepy because she's extra thorough with her stuff. Like, it's just, if you can get through the cringe, you can make it through the show. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about it, but I thought I'd do this video while I, you know, have it still fresh in my mind, and, you know, that kind of thing. I went to hit the stop button, completely missed.